Tonight's game may contain disturbing images and content. Viewer discretion is advised. Something seems to be going on here. Segment. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Hello, I'm James, and the game for tonight is World of Horror. Let's begin. Okay, that looks like a good background for this run. And then a custom playthrough, using every unlocked expansion as well as the mods I have. One last thing, a tall man left a suitcase for you this morning. He said you will know the password. I wonder what should that mean? City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city, and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Okay, we just did a run with Mimi. Next up, Moriko. Moriko Ishii, the hunter's daughter. Ignoring her father's warnings, she decided to hunt the monster killing the animals to protect this forest, and, unknowingly, save the world. Good perception, poor dexterity starts with the father's shotgun. Skeptic difficulty again. Timeline A. Let's continue. Classic mode. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. Let's go with Kathak Atarasu, the spider god. The terrible spider god, Kathak Atarasu, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Eternal web, you can't run from combat. Kathak Atarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Continue. Moriko has found a new item, the old shotgun. Illicit, firearm, two-handed, perception weapon. Does 15 damage when shot, and she has 2 bullets. I must return it. It's her father's old shotgun. Let's equip it. And head home. The city is changing so fast you can barely recognize it anymore. Let's go with the shop and the occult shop. Actually, let's load our last up. Maybe the school nurse would be a good idea to have around. Okay, let's confirm. You check your mailbox. It's empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Okay, let's start by checking our cabinets. An empty bottle. What a stroke of luck. And watch TV. Oh, hey, that's us. Search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Okay, we don't see anything weird out of the people. Take a look at our outfits. Hunter's sweater. Warm jacket. Established 65. Mori K. Doomer Moriko. Okay. And then with curtains, and I stay outside. Then fill up the bottle. Bottle of water, and let's get an experience boost. And then, let's continue. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. Let me check something here. Ah, that's a little better. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape, that's a new one. Tragic Tale of the Thaumaturgy Teacher. And Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. Let's begin with the sailors. Began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. Dark rising ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlight night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eagerly to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze of their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Okay, let's prepare. Is there even anything useful left? Rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up Blessed Shell. Hopefully it will be enough. A trinket. Use it in combat. +1 ammo, +5 doom, +10 shoot damage for the duration. Should I? Loaded it with Mom's silver jewelry. And, you know what, let's check the item shop. Maybe there's something interesting there. Yeah, dog treats. Always a good thing to start with. And then... There's no difference between these other than the price. Maybe there's something interesting in the discounts. Bottled milk. Let's investigate downtown. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. I don't have any spells. Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Labyrinth. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. We have to get lost because we don't have a map. Spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. +2 doom. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Twisted reflection. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2 doom. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Mask Festival. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks. Unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted. You can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize that something is terribly wrong. Are they hiding something? You can't help but wonder what lies behind the masks that conceal the faces of the people around you. Are these even the people they claim to be, or are they just masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities behind the masks they wear? Okay, let's store the dog treats. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around, hoping to spot one of them. Face in the window, you can't shake the feeling that those small dark buildings hide some terrible secrets. +2 doom. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. Beating movements of his arms disturb you. And the Atarasu event. Small cocoon. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. +2 reason, but got an item. A patina ring. Proves dexterity at the cost of some max stamina. Sure, let's do that. After a slow interrogation, the young man managed to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Well, let's examine this. Surprisingly light. It looks like it's going to fall apart any second now. Old fisherman. You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Spy them around. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. The lanterns move farther and farther away, and hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight and is pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home, the weird chant still in your head. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. Ending B. Words for solving this mystery. Missing sailors, new events available. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. There's still hope, minus 5 doom. Tireless, plus 1 reason and stamina. 1 day passes. Wonder what the new events are. The old god stirs. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. That causes more doom when we investigate the village, mansion, and forest. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing in there? Okay. We're currently at maximum stamina, so this won't do anything. Maybe milk. No, that's also stamina. Moo Moo brand. Tasty milk. Okay, let's get some reason back. And next mystery. Let's go with the tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. The replacement glides through school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. Following a rumor, we visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs. Hidden cults. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. The curse, suicidal. Chance of losing stamina each time you lose reason. Okay, let's get downtown. She sits in her bedroom in the blood-stained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Asked why she killed it, she just grins. $410 billion. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. Steal his gun. You won't be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing from a corpse. Got an item from 3 Reason, and a bullet. That's why I grabbed it. Could be useful. Let's check here. Ah, backpack. Useful thing. 2 additional inventory slots. Maybe again. Not the map. Oh, and we're low on funds anyway. You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. I guess that's what illicit means. So, back into storage. Investigate downtown again. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. Cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. A rioter. Let's take a shot. And just a shot and a combine it with a strong attack. You raise your old shotgun. Don't come any closer. Okay. Fire and a strong attack. Gunshot is deafening. You've sustained a new injury, ringing ears. Rioter hits you with a baseball bat. All combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. Well, that sucks. Rioter grabs a bottle filled with fuel. That sounds like a setup. Rioter throws a Molotov cocktail at you. You're engulfed in flames. And another one incoming. Rioter hits you with a baseball bat. Okay. Rider assault seat. Defeated the rider. Wait, what's that? Prescription. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal drawn on the blackboard. Help in the future. Where could you fill a prescription like this? For an expensive pharmacy drug. We're low on funds. Let's take a drink. Fill one of our bottles. Probably not enough. You don't find anything except some loose change lying around. 1 funds, 2 doom. Maybe a little more. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, the pharmacy. Use. Fill a prescription. Cost 4 funds. You fill the prescription and receive a drug. Now where will you find the girl who dropped it? The illegal den. Entering the illegal den, you instantly recognize the girl who attacked you and dropped the prescription. You throw the expensive medicine on the table before getting closer. Is that the drug for my grandma? Her eyes light up. Oh, it was gone forever, but why would you help me at all? Explain what's currently happening. If what you're saying is true, I'll help you. Name's Miku, by the way. New achievement unlocked. Okay, with that taken care of, actually, never walk around without change. Okay, investigate the apartments. Unfinished painting. While looking around the ransacked room of a recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Intimidated by the unsettling portrait, you're haunted by nightmares. -2 reason. What's going on here? Last time we saw this, there was something weird there. And it's shown... I think that's a girl and 0. I don't know what that's about. Another lead, the former teacher of the class, may prove useful. Knocking on their door, however, gets you no answer. A subtle chittering behind the door. Weird funeral. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests splashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Charisma check, failure. The mourners don't take no for an answer and forcibly draw your blood. -2 stamina. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates. Let's investigate. Ceiling girl. A filthy girl in a patient gown walks along the ceiling towards you. Why is everyone standing the wrong way? It's so much better where I am. You begin floating. Stand downside up. You contort yourself to match the girl's perspective. You're overwhelmed by a wave of vertigo as you get lost in an empty room. Which way is really up? Have you been wrong your entire life? Okay, definitely need to regain some reason. You find him in the hospital, covered in bites. Just what is with this whole summoning he speaks of between his sobs? Blood drive. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today we are running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. You be so kind as and help the community. Donate some blood. You feel like they took more blood than they should. You feel weak but fulfilled, knowing you are helping. -2 stamina, -3 doom. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Lost some reason there. And, surprisingly, this is not an Amaterasu event. Okay, time to rest again. The faint chanting doesn't stop and no one enters or leaves the building. Black sludge. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. Damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? You're too late to keep something from biting your ankle. It's not bleeding badly, but you worry about an infection if the black sludge gets into the wound. Injury. Chance of losing stamina with each investigation. You hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. You sneak in through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. You spot an odd bulge protruding from the stomach. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart. Shower from the classroom with gore. From within, a child encoded in mutant intestines leaps out, screeching with joy. Hopefully that does it. Missed with the shotgun. But managed to get to what the basic attack looks like. And we can finish them off. Defeated the Vorpal student. As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow closer, threatening to intoxicate you. Whoa, that was weird. You creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of the beast being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front, covered in a purple robe, her true form revealed. Shiokawa School. Knowledge is power. This enemy is so massive that this attack won't cause any damage. But the shotgun will. Okay, aim and fire. The school shakes. Check the teacher, dealing 10 damage. Portal grows bigger. You've defeated Shiokawa School. Got enough experience to level up. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. Confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. Thorough investigation, plus 15 experience. There's still hope, minus 5 doom. 1 day passes. The crimson moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone on the edge. All enemies get additional 20 power. Now we can level up. Deft handling. Firearm melee attacks are 20% faster, or ammo stash. In 1 to 2 bullets at the end of each mystery. Let's go with deft handling and boost dexterity. Or no, let's boost perception. We got here. And close part triangle. Another key. Okay, fill a bottle with water and a cold shower to get more reason. And check storage, dog treats, and the police revolver. And what just happened? Did it just crash on me? Hang on. So, with that ending, as poor as it may be, thank you for watching. Thank you also for liking and subscribing. I have been James, and the game has been World of Horror. Good night.